What's going on, guys? It's Apple Critic, and in this video I'll be telling you all about Windows Phone 8, the release date and the latest details, and why you should switch to Windows Phone in the fall. Now, the first main feature is Windows Phone 8 apps. Now, before, the only problem or the biggest problem about Windows Phone 8 was the lack of apps. But now they have recently partnered with Nokia, and they're going to have apps like Draw Something, some PayPal apps, Words with Friends, all those great iOS games that you would want will be on your Windows Phone 8 device. Now, all Windows Phone 7 apps will now run on Windows Phone 8 handsets, so that helps a lot since there won't be any fragmentation there. Now, let's most importantly talk about the Windows Phone 8 interface. Now, there is one feature of Windows Phone you will be able to get on current handsets, and that's the new Start screen. Now, the new Start screen uses the whole width of the screen without the arrow to tell you to swipe sideways for more apps. Now, with this extra space, you can fit a lot more tiles. You can make bigger tiles, say for the messaging app, and then you can have a lot of smaller tiles. And that's one of the key features that you will find in Windows Phone 8. Now, Windows Phone 8 isn't the same as Windows 8 or even the Windows RT, even though it runs on ARM processors. And it doesn't have the same start screen and Metro style, and it doesn't have the Metro style, so WinR8 apps will not run on Windows Phone 8. Key features that Windows Phone 8 will get from Windows include Internet Explorer 10, and you have a filter on it, a smart screen application, Now, this is a very advanced and developed browser, and it's finally coming to Windows Phone 8, and that helps a lot with the browser because apart from the phone and apart from the UI of it, the browser is also important to a device and a platform like this. Now, the media and gaming will be integrated much more seamlessly and added so that it's much better, and it's all revamped from previous versions of Windows Phone. So that helps a lot. It gets increased GPU support and power on offer, and that's at least a start for seeing some more 3D rich gaming environments, and that's a great part about Windows Phone. Video calling on Windows Phone 8 is going to be great. Voice over IP calls will look just like regular phone calls with all the same features and notifications. Obviously, that's good for Skype, but for other voice over IP apps like Tango, they will also get the same support. There's going to be deep Skype integration, which also helps since Microsoft acquired Skype, and Microsoft is the maker of Windows Phone 8. To make Windows Phone 8 work well, they will have to run on a new hardware. It's still going to be ARM processors, and it still will be the Snapdragon platform for Qualcomm, but now with multi-core processors, with the new generation of GPUs and NFC support. Battery life is still the priority of a platform of this nature, so we doubt Microsoft is going to allow any CPUs that get too armorous with the power pack. One of the biggest features of Windows Phone 8 is Microsoft Wallet. Now, the new Microsoft Wallet app will allow you to make payments by tapping your phone on a credit card reader, and it's going to be the same way Google Wallet does, and store credit card and membership details and tap your phone to send them away. Now, another cool feature about this Microsoft Wallet is that you can just hold up a business card to your phone and it will take all the information from that business card and put it on your device without having to type it in. And also, turn-by-turn navigation is improved. They switched to Nokia Maps instead of Bing Maps, which is a Microsoft search service, so I don't really understand that. It'll be good because even if you lose connection to your service provider and you're on your way and using turn-by-turn navigation, you'll still be able to view where you're going, and it will still direct you since it uses offline maps, and that's one feature that it has going for them over iOS. Now let's talk about the release date. So the iPhone 5 and iOS 6 is going to be coming around the same time as Windows Phone 8. So it can really have a competitor. So it's going to be around October to November, sometime around there. Basically, it's going to be put there so it can compete against the iPhone, and that is a very smart idea, so this can go either really well or really bad. So thank you for watching this video on Windows Phone 8. Please be sure to subscribe. Please follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/applecritics. Please like my Facebook fan page and drop a comment down below. Thanks for watching.